Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for April 7th, 2025. We've got a seaside plus base kingdom, and we've got sailor and remodel as the trashing. We've got witch, and we've got not a lot of draw because that is the only draw. With Bazaar. Um, got some peddlery stuff with Bazaar Market Treasury. We got Blockade, which is usually a good card. In this particular case, blockading sailors seems like a thing to do. Although it's a little bit awkward, right? Because if we blockade it, if we open blockade and play blockade turn 3 to gain sailor, play sailor turn 4, we're still not actually getting any trashing off until turn 5. And then, I mean, that would also be true if we just like opened sailor and played it turn 4, but we're not, we're more. We'd also have the ability to see it turn 3 if we opened it directly. And blockade, we'd have to see it. If we didn't see it until turn 4, then we wouldn't even get the sailor until turn 5, and blah blah blah. The other thing is that, like, in theory, if we have sailor, we can use sailor to gain and play a blockade. Although we have to have 4 coins without the sailor, like with the sailor not providing any, so it's not very likely that actually happens. I think one of those two things is probably what we want to do, but it's just a question of which one is going to be more effective. Probably combine that with a silver. It's probably blockade. Blockade's more flexible. Yeah, I think it's blockade, but it is awkward. We could consider just getting a Haven instead. But, okay, well, we'll get a Witch. Witchy, witchy, witch. And we'll bottom deck our blockade. Sure, why not? We want another silver, or do we want a Haven? Gonna say we do kind of want a lot of 5s, so I'm gonna say a silver. I would like to get another blockade, but we don't have a village down there, so I think it's got to be sailor. 2 silvers already. I think we'll take a Haven now. So we are a little over terminaled, but so we could take a Bazaar. We could also just take a second Witch and just be like, screw it. But that's probably not correct. We could also take another Sailor. We don't need plus buy to take advantage of the coins, but, the trashing is nice. Oh, wait, we could buy a blockade. Right. Okay, that's what we should do. Right, play that, and now gain another sailor with that. Yeah. Alright. That. And so we could gain another sailor. And play it. The alternative is probably to get a Haven and play it, and then like we know we'll be able to set aside whatever and still buy a 5. I think I prefer the Sailor though. And then as much as it would be nice to take advantage of the Sailor ability, I think it's more important that we get a Bazaar at this point. We don't need this silver. I guess we'll do that. And then, do we take another Bazaar or do we want to mark it? Like, we could use the plus buy. On the other hand, we do have kind of a lot of terminals. It's probably more important to be able to play our blockades and our witch if we see them. Oh. No, no. Come on. All right, well, I guess I'll take market. They are really going hard on the blockade sailor thing, huh? So do we play the blockade or do we play the witch? I think we play witch. And then we can buy a Haven. Haven the blockade. All right, this is better. I think we just get another sailor. And go probably Bazaar Market. I mean, we could, at this point, we could consider another witch as well. Yeah, actually, maybe we go Bazaar Witch. Got a Corsair. Well, they play it. Oh, okay. All right, we don't have plus buy, and they have a Corsair, so we might as well Haven that. Oh, I don't have a sailor in play. Incredible. Pile empty already. We do have a bunch of Bazaars. I'm wondering about getting one more witch. There's it's draw. And also giving the opponent curses is good. Oh, they bought a province. When did they do that? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we can. Oh, there's double curse on Haven. Ugh, that's annoying. That's what I would want to gain with the blockade. All right, maybe we just Haven the blockade then. Probably. Yeah, putting a Haven into play would be really nice. Wait, could we win the game if we... Probably not. We probably can't get enough points. Like, we give them a curse. We take 2 curses. And then we need another Haven. So we'd be at -2 and they'd be at 2, and then we need another Haven and a province. Or we would need a Haven and a province, and right now we only have 7 coins showing. Yeah, I think we're not quite there. Yeah, we only barely got to province here. I mean, I guess it would have been nice. No, never mind. That wouldn't have done anything. I would have taken the 2 curses. They wouldn't have gained any curses for taking a Haven. Gardens? Okay. There's no reason to trash at this point. No reason not to do this. Yeah. Guess we'll just Haven the province. Okay. Yeah. We don't have our plus buy, but we don't need it. That was closer than I'd have liked. They really went hard on like the blockade sailor stuff, but they didn't get witch for a long time, and they did end up with 7 curses. Because the thing with sailor trashing is it's really hard, even with Haven. I mean, Haven definitely can help, but it's really hard to line that up. Also, like, I gave them a bunch of curses towards the end, which meant they didn't really have an opportunity to trash them. Like, I gave them 2 curses that turn and 3 the turn before, maybe? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I gave them 5 curses over the last 2 turns, which is pretty huge, considering that was the margin of victory. More than. Yeah, I guess the market didn't really pay off. I don't think we used the plus bot. Maybe we used it once. Oh, yeah. We got Bizarre Witch this turn. Okay. That's good. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could argue that should have been a province anyway, but then again, we did use that witch, like, at least once, if not twice, to give out a curse, which then led to us winning the game, so... Yeah, and that was when we bought the market. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, it didn't do a whole lot, but... Yeah, I do feel like Blockade is one of those gainers, right? There's like a set of gainers that certainly includes Groom, Weaver, and Blockade, where they're like a little too strong and they push piles a little too aggressively. I mean, granted, Blockade with Sailor in particular is like that interaction is part of the reason that was happening, but they are also in the same set, so you know. But yeah, I don't know. It would have been nice to like And I guess, if Witch wasn't on the board, it might be a little bit different, although it might not. There were only 4 blockades left, and Sailors and Havens empty. Although, I mean, that's partially because I emptied the Havens. But, like, it would be nice, like, for this board to last, like, a little bit longer and have more time to be like, okay, maybe I'm going to pick up a remodel. Maybe I'm going to get some more, like, markets, like, and actually have like a greening phase or whatever. But it's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.